John, great to have you here at Estro with us again. Really looking forward to talking to you about the relationship between Civco Radiotherapy and Leo Cancer Care. Just kicking off, can you tell us a little bit more about how you came across Leo Cancer Care initially?
Yeah, well, as you know, Stephen, it's been several years now that we've been working together, and I believe our first introduction started with Rock Mackey meeting with one of our representatives at a workshop, and shortly thereafter made the introduction for you and I, and we really started our first in-person meeting at an Estro like this, Estro 2018 in Barcelona, and it's been a great journey from there on.
It sure has, and that was a great show. And from that initial meeting, which seems like a lifetime ago now, what really sparked your interest in Upright and in Leo Cancer Care?
Well, from our first meetings and when we really looked at a lot of the supine setups, it was a lot of what we do for patients in that position was very transferable into the upright treatment. So really looking at how we can help you and help support your mission. And then as our teams broadened and continued the discussions, I was really drawn to the Leo's team and commitment towards the patient and everything you're doing from the upright aspect of the technical challenges that your team's dealing with. It continued to come back to what's best for the patient and how can the patient be most comfortable and most confident, and the RTs and what they're doing. And a lot of that is central to what we do also as a company and improving that patient journey. So that's what's also been drawn to Leo as well.
Yeah, I think that really shows in our relationship that we've built. I think you can always tell with the interaction between Leo Cancer Care and Civco Radiotherapy that it is always about the patient. That's always where our discussion comes back. And I think the relationship that we've built since 2018 has just been incredible. As a small company coming into a very populated field, it's really difficult to get that initial traction. And the only way that you do it is with great partnerships. And that's exactly what we've built with Civco Radiotherapy. And I think the thing that always struck me from day one working with you and the team was really just this passion and this commitment to bringing innovation. It's easy to work with the same technology, anybody can do that. And it's easy to work with big successful companies. But Civco Radiotherapy was always really willing to engage with us even before we really knew what the idea was. And John, Civco Radiotherapy has been developing immobilization products in the radiation therapy space for many years now. How do you think those solutions, those tried and tested solutions, apply with the patient in the upright orientation?
Yeah, it's a great question. And what we do as a company, a lot of the mobilization products that we build are centered around our universal couchtop design in the supine position. And what we were able to do in collaboration with you is take that universal couchtop design and really change the orientation and put it in the upright position. So a lot of the products that we have in supine are now transferable with maybe some slight changes into the upright position. So a lot of the products you would see would likely be very familiar to the radiation therapists doing the setup. So it's the same, only a little different.
And from the work that you've done with us, John, and your experience in the industry, what products, what standard immobilization products do you see really being used in the field of upright?
Yeah, so there's a number of products that we'd see being transferred over. Our VAC lock cushions for positioning and positioning the patient underneath and behind. Also our respiratory compression belt, which is used more for abdominal compression in supine. We see that not only being able to provide a light compression in the upright, but probably more for posturing and helping the position of the patient there as well. The overhead arm positioners are also very important. As treating into the abdomen or breast treatments, you'd want to have the arms up, which again is very standard in supine as well. And then as we gravitate into head and neck, thermoplastic solutions would also be very important and be able to immobilize and position the head area of the patient.
And this is a partnership that's really been built on innovation. Everything we're doing is innovative here. What future innovations do you see with immobilization when it comes to upright patient positioning?
Well, when we started our development, we really focused in on the first generation solution, right? The rectangular backrest, which is really common in more of our universal couch top, more of your base program. Well, from there, we're really working on building upon that for more of your head and neck modules or other modules that may be specific to a certain treatment type and more optimized for that treatment. So that's the journey as I see we continue forward beyond the current solution we have here.
So John, finally, just everything that we've done so far and everything that we've got planned going forward, what is it that excites you about this relationship and about upright radiation therapy?
Yeah, well, as we've been working together now for 4 years and just seeing the progress and going from very early on to now having the display here and obviously taking that forward to the next year, the next 4 years and beyond. Really excited about seeing the technology continue to develop and how we can continue our collaboration in helping improve the patient treatments in this capacity.
And I think from my point of view, the development's been very exciting. We've both got really passionate, innovative teams behind us, and that process of development has been incredibly fun, but exciting too. I think what excites me most next is that we're going to be entering into a phase of treating patients. As we've both said, that's what it's all about. All of the work that we've put in, all of the time, all of the effort, it's going to directly translate into better treatments for our patients. So John, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thank you very much for the partnership. It's been fantastic working with Civco Radiotherapy so far, and we really look forward to continuing that partnership.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen.